Hey everybody, I'm Arglefumph. In this video I'm going to play Bridge to Another World Through the Looking Glass. This is based on Alice in Wonderland. It's sort of a sequel to the video game Bridge to Another World, Alice in Shadowland. And sort of not. They're both games about a character named Alice. This one has a totally different story. This one takes place in Chessland instead of Shadowland. And Alice is forced to basically become a chess piece, as we're seeing here. This is the chess king, and he just lost a game of chess. Oh no!
Another red queen has been defeated. Looking Glass, show me another Alice. Perhaps this one will be a proper red queen.
I mean, she's just brushing her hair. What is it about her that makes you think she's going to be the conqueror who saves Chessland? But yeah, Chessland is engaged in like this really long battle where the white pieces and the red pieces have always been fighting each other. And I'm not sure if they have like a full chessboard set, really?
Good night, sweetie.
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk over the opening scenes, so I'll be quiet for a while.
Dinah, would you stop messing with the chess pieces? What's that?
Oh no, she's through the looking glass.
Where am I? Dinah, no!
Honestly, would be kind of cool to play with your cat if you were shrunk to the size of a chess piece. Oh my gosh, your cat would be so fluffy and fun. And look at this pretzel! It's gigantic! That could be a meal for like a week. It would be awesome. So, we're gonna pick up the mirror here.
Did I go through the looking glass? But how?
And we'll get some backstory.
Alice! Alice! Can you hear me?
Wait, no, this isn't backstory. This is just story.
Welcome to Chessland, Alice. I've brought you here to make you my new Red Queen. From a pawn to a queen, that's your destiny. The looking glass is broken. Now your only way home is through the Red Castle. However, you may not want to leave once you've had a taste of the royal life. This will help you to start.
What will help me to start? The pretzel. Okay, I'm gonna eat the pretzel, and then we're gonna end up in like this weird Wonderland world. Before we get to Chessland, because we're not technically in Chessland yet.
It really works. Let's see the world behind the looking glass.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a rabbit hole area, right? The rabbit hole, we went down the rabbit hole. And we have some puzzles to solve. We need to light up this dark area using this candle holder we just found. So we have a clock, which we can't open yet. We have an exit door with, So this is the next area, big courtyard. And there's Chessland, there's that one castle. Oh, and there are evil roses everywhere in Chessland, so that's kind of weird. Yeah. So this game definitely has a heavy chess theme. And getting back to what I was kind of saying earlier, not sure if they have a full set of chess pieces, because in real life when you play chess, you have like 8 pawns, and then I think 2 bishops, 2 rooks, a king and a queen, 2 knights. That doesn't seem to be the case here, where the white team has like hundreds and hundreds of knights, and like 1 pawn, and 1 rook, and then 1 bishop. That's not how chess really works. Also, a thing that doesn't happen in chess is that if your pawn takes over a bishop, your pawn does not magically become a bishop. But that's how it works in this game. So Alice is going to have to defeat a knight, and then she becomes a knight. And then she has to fight a bishop, and then a rook, and then the queen. So she's going to work her way up the ladder, as it were. So over here we have pictures of the previous Alices. And that's kind of grim that there were like 10 other Alices here. Whoa! That one sneezed. Here on the left, we're going to pick up this dragon and put it into place. That's going to give me another candle, as well as a bellows. Yeah, and then they're all sneezing. But yeah, that's Alice number 10, right? No, 11. So this, I guess we're Alice number 12. Like, there are like 12 different Alices that have failed the challenge of becoming the queen. Okay, so candle holder, we need to cut this with the mirror shard. That's going to give us the key to the clock, I assume. So clock key goes there. And we're going to have to move these according to the clues. So knight on knight, and then pawn on pawn, bishop on bishop, and then rook on rook. So that's the order that Alice needs to fight her way to the top. Knight, bishop, and then rook. I'm not a chess master, but if you are a chess master, you can decide for yourself. Is that the order that all the chess pieces go in? I'm not sure. Well, we're going to grab that candle over there. And now we get a puzzle where we're going to put the 3 candles into place. We're going to use the matches to light the candles. And as I indicated earlier, we're going to have to light up this dark area using our candle thing. And here we go, Hidden Objects Challenge. I know I have to fold this paper in order to get a thing. I'm not the best at Hidden Objects Challenges, which will be, like, immediately apparent when I fail this challenge. Okay, we got a unicorn. There's a hand mirror. Here's an egg. We need a... Oh, I'm going to grab this and put it into place. That's going to give us a medallion. I need to find... It's tough because all the stuff is floating in midair. There's a sheep, and there's a top hat, and there's got to be a dragon somewhere. Oh, and there's the cat. You turn that upside down to get a cat. Oh, that's cute. That's a funny little Cheshire cat thing. There's a dragon. Over here, we have a puzzle where we are going to form a picture. Just click on a piece and another piece to swap it. We've got to be forming some sort of chess piece, right? Or is it a crown, perhaps? It's a crown. Oh, it is a crown. Okay, it's not a chess piece at all. It's just a crown. So let's see. I'm going to click on this several times. Alice! That's a castle. That's a castle. We are going to be going to the white castle before going to the red castle, and I'm not 100% sure on why. It feels to me like my goal is to become the Red Queen. I mean... I should just be going to the castle to defeat the other queen? Like, that should be my goal? So why am I switching castles? And here I'm just finding a bunch of chess pieces. Where are they? There's one more I'm missing, that one there. And this gives me the scroll. Excellent, you found the scroll. So the scroll says... There's a hiding place, and this is something we're going to be doing several times. We need to find a hiding place. We just match it up with the background. And now we have a hiding place puzzle. Sort of like we saw with over here with those pictures. It's kind of split up into 2 different screens, so you have to solve puzzles between the 2 ones. So on the right, no. I finished with the stuff on the right. Just move that thing. On the left... I guess I use my wrench over here on the left and pull that. And that reveals the hiding place on the right. On the right, I'm going to open this with a diary. I'm opening the diary with the key. That's going to give me a map. And I need to reverse this image using the mirror shard. And sort of another hidden objects challenge. We need to find these words in red. Alice, door, trap. Oh, and this gives us numbers. Okay, that gives us numbers. Great. Gotta click on the numbers as well. So, red, king, and home. Click on the numbers. So if I become the red queen, and I'm in danger... Yeah, this is dangerous, and now I've got a bunch of numbers. So we put the numbers over here, and looks like we're gonna click on them. 12, 5, 6, 3, 7, 4. That's easy enough, and that's going to give me the key, which I can use on the door in order to escape. I don't know why the game gives you a difficulty setting option here, because the puzzle's the same, no matter which difficulty you select. You need to click on the symbols that match, which is really easy. Just find the symbol that matches the yellow symbol. Find it and click on it. Do this many times in a row, and you'll be able to escape through the door. Got it. Yeah, that was easy enough. So now we can go outside to the courtyard. Uh-oh, it's the evil roses again.
Alice, over here.
I can help you. I'm Humpty Dumpty, and...
Oh no! Poor Humpty Dumpty! Roses stole his keys! Oh, the poor guy. Well, we're gonna zoom in on him and solve his hidden objects challenge.
Help! Please!
Oh, not yet. Let's see. We need to find two things first. We're gonna... Miss Sheep's shop closed due to the war. Only opens for friends who know the code. We're gonna grab the sickle handle, and we're gonna use it on the sickle here. That's going to give us a sickle so we can cut Humpty free. And now we have his hidden objects challenge.
Thank you for saving me, dear. I'm Humpty Dumpty, the gate guard of Chessland. I'll explain everything after you answer my riddles.
Oh yeah, the first part we need to answer his riddles, and they're all rhyming riddles. So even if you can't solve the riddles, just make the closest rhyme and you'll get it.
You can't touch as it's elusive. Just enjoy hearing some music. When you put someone above, care and cherish and call it
Love.
It spreads death, knocking at each door. Ruthless, greedy, dreadful.
Magpie. I mean war.
You're so happy if it struck. Catch the tail of your
Rooster. I mean, luck. And now we need to find a bunch of lucky items. So this is going to go here to give us a clover. And then this is a heart. Wedding rings. These are also wedding rings. Move that wedding ring there. This is a weapon. That's a weapon. That's a weapon. That's a musical instrument. That's a music symbol. That's a weapon as well. We're going to put the key on the singing bird. That gives us a music object. We are going to put this bow and arrow in Cupid's hands. So that's another love object. Lucky object. We're going to take this paintbrush. We're going to use it on the cat to give us a lucky cat. And then the last lucky object is probably a horseshoe. I'll use a hint for it. Oh, it's a dice. Okay. Lucky dice.
You're clever as well as kind. Perhaps you're the Alice that will finally save us. For countless years, Chessland has been torn apart by a war between the Red King and the White Queen.
Yes, and now we get more backstory. Okay, so we've got Chessland, the evil Red King, who kind of forced us here, and this is what the White Queen... She kind of looks like Cinderella here, but that's sort of what she looks like when we meet her later on.
The White Queen has the Jabberwocky, her personal dragon, and the King believes the prophecy of the Alice, the Red Queen, that will stop the war.
I have no idea who made this prophecy, but whatever, we need to... it says... Alice will come through a looking glass to stop the war between the White Queen and the Red King. These are the two siblings that are constantly fighting each other. I need to bring an end to the war by becoming the Red Queen. That's the prophecy. So where's the Red Queen? Over here!
So, you're another Alice with no choice but to pass the way from a pawn to the Red Queen. As a token of my gratitude for saving me, take this.
I'm just kind of laughing
Those damned roses scattered my keys again. I'm too old to see them. Help me to find all of them so we can open the gates.
I'm kind of laughing at the idea of Humpty Dumpty, who is not sitting on the wall, and he is not an egg, and he is not going to fall. It's like, is this guy really Humpty Dumpty, or is he an imposter? I don't know, but here we need to find all the keys. Just click on the keys, and one of them is going to be broken. There it is, there it is. This one, it's totally broken. So we're going to need to fix it, and we're going to get money. We're going to have a money challenge in this game. Humpty Dumpty's pouch, we're going to open it. I think we'll find more money, as well as the code to the shop. So we're going to use that code, and we're going to light this. It's going to give us a smoker. We'll be using it over here on the left. Grab that sign and use the smoker to get rid of the bees. That gives us more money. More money. So the shop code goes here. Click on Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. And the dog. And the swan.
Are you another soldier out to rob me? Humpty sent you? Oh, very well. I'll help you. I'm Mrs. Sheep, a traveling merchant. Our country has become a dangerous place since the war began, especially for strangers. That's why I have a traveling shop that's only open for friends. You can have a discounted price on anything in the store.
Ooh, yeah, discounts. I'm not sure how much of a discount she gives us, though, to be honest. She has high prices for everything. So, I'm gonna buy a nail puller. Not too long from now.
You can be trusted. Ring this bell whenever you need to buy anything, and I'll come to help you.
I love that. I see you can be trusted. You gave me money. That means you're trustworthy. And not too long we'll buy this key mold maker, because obviously we need that to, get a key. So, back over here on the right-hand side, we're going to see pictures of things. We're going to meet Cheshire, who runs the riverboat. We're going to see him soon enough. There's the White Queen, being nasty and evil. That's Humpty Dumpty. We just saw him. Later on, we're going to meet these rebels in the Silent Wood. They're going to help us become a rook, unless I'm mistaken. Poster for the army, and then the Jabberwocky is the White Queen's ice dragon. Very scary. And I think these are pictures of other Alices. Yeah, I don't like that. There's been like 12 Alices that have been just forced into this battle and then disappeared. Those poor Alices. So now I have 3 boards. I'm putting the boards down. That's going to give me a little bit of clay and give me access to this area. Let me pull the little ladder thing. And I click on this crow for the next coin. So now I go back to the shop. I give my coins to her for the melting mold. Excellent. And in the melting mold, for whatever reason, we have cheese. Don't know why. I guess it's like a bonus item. We give the cheese to the raven, and now we need to find silver objects. One is inside the egg. One is behind that clock hand. And let's see if we can find the others. That's silver. Oh, and one is behind the apple. Back to the melting mold. We put the clay in. Then we put in the object to copy. Then we put in the silver pieces. Then we light the match. There's the key. Hee hee hee. Fiddle-dee-dee. I have a key.
Chesslands opened for you. As a red pawn, you will need to defeat the stronger pieces to eventually become queen.
Thank you, Humpty Dumpty.
Use this compass to find a weapon. Good luck, Alice.
We're never going to see Humpty Dumpty again, so wave goodbye to Humpty Dumpty. He is no longer important to the story. We have a finding compass. We'll do this puzzle several times. Just find the things here. So, there's a kite, there's a rabbit, there's a shoe, and there's a pocket watch. They'll mark out the place where we have a map and a weapon. Use the matches to light it up, because we can't see anything. So there's the map, there's the weapon.
For many years, Chessland has been torn apart by war. Citizens died, cities and towns have been destroyed, fields and woods burned. In this bloody war, the White Queen and the Red King sacrifice people like pawns, with no regret. The people of Chessland are looking for a Red Queen that will finally stop the war. All of Chessland waits for a savior, from the mighty king to the lowest pawn.
You've become a pawn, Alice. Your game has begun.
It's not really a compliment to call me a pawn, Mr. King. Anyway, you get the idea, right? It's been mentioned several times by now. Red King, always fighting his sister White Queen. Prophecy says that someday there will be a new Red Queen who ends the war. And it's probably going to be me, Alice. This puzzle is not super hard. It's just like a maze, and I keep going down the wrong pathways. Like, okay, if I go over here, I find an axe. Hey, that's good. If I go over here to the right, I find a broom. Let me get rid of these birds. And now I'm going to go back to the left. The map kind of helps. I wish we could zoom in on it, but we can't. The broom's going to be over here. So the broom is used on the spider webs. And now we have the tree. The axe is going to be used on the tree. Great. Now we've got like 3 pathways. Right pathway, dead end with nothing. Forward pathway, dead end with a ladder. Good. So back to the tree. Let's see. Left is the dead pathway. A dead end. Ladder goes across the gap. And I think here we go forward for a bucket of water. We use the bucket of water here to put out the fire, and we follow the fire to the exit. Okay. What's happening now? We're having a minor scene. That's why we're just standing in place and doing nothing. Here's a puzzle. We have a coin, and we need to click on these, like, 4 or 5 gears hidden on the screen. It is hard to see them all. And now we get another scene.
Hey, don't touch the bridge.
Yeah, that's my bridge. Oh, come on. I like that bridge.
Let me go.
Yeah, this is not a good situation, being attacked by the roses. Don't worry, we'll take care of the roses and then we'll never have to see them again. I'm going to grab my spear, as well as this paper that says, hey, the roses are wild. And we're just going to crumple it up. We are going to use our spear on the torch. That will give me the torch. So with the torch, I'm going to put in the paper. I'm going to light the paper and use the torch to burn away the roses. We're burning the roses red. The roses will soon be dead. Also, nice shoes, Alice. Really like them. Those are definitely the shoes you want to wear if you're going to Wonderland for a chess-themed puzzle. Let's see, what areas can we check out? A coin. I'll use my spear to get it. And I think I can grab items here. So I get a jar, I get a paint, I get this thing, which I'm going to put in the center. That's going to give me another thing. And then we'll come back once we decide which one of these many delicious berries is the berry we want to pick. Over here we have a gate handle.
Not so fast, Red Pawn. You need this bridge handle? I'll return it if you help me escape from these wild stalks. The gardener that used to care for these deadly flowers kept an antidote somewhere in his garden. I've been caught for so long that it's the only thing that can save me. Bring it to me, and you can have the handle.
Great. So we are going to find this secret garden and make the antidote. Save this enemy soldier. We are going to have to fight the enemy soldier. We want this picture. That's going to be part of the puzzle. And we need something to make the print visible. Now we're going to look over here on the left. We don't have a night thing. Where is the night thing? Maybe I look here. Yes, that's it. So the war turned the Garden of Living Roses into a deadly trap. Don't know why they were fighting over the rose area, but they were. So there's the knight figurine. It was on that gate. We're going to put it over here on the right. Gives us a paint as well as a coin, and we're going to need a snake charming kit from Mrs. Sheep, but it costs 8 coins, and we only have 5, so we're not going to do it right now. We have the 2 paints. We put the 2 paints into place, and then we're going to put the coat of arms. Puzzle time. Oh, boy. All right, so first we're going to do the red one, and we have to get the sword in the middle just so we can fill out all the pieces of red. Next is going to be white. So we're going to have to go around the red. We don't want to mess up the red, right? We already got the red in place. We are going to have to do the sword in the middle again in order to get all of the white. That looks good. Next, yellow, which is the sword. So we're going to have to go down underneath the white one and then up through the center to get everything that's yellow. Finally, with green. Green is just going to be everywhere. So yeah, just focus on all these things, all the parts. You don't want to accidentally select one of the red ones. Nope. I think that looks good. You do want to be careful of the bottoms too as well. Those are easy ones to accidentally misclick on. So that solves the puzzle and opens up the next area. Here in the next area, let's see. We need to look at the left first, I believe. So we're going to grab that feather duster. We're going to put the pot here. We're going to lower it, take it back for a coin, and we're going to need those flowers later. Now I've got a bucket full of water. I'm going to dump it on here. That puts it out. It gives me a piece of coal, and I'll use that on the sketchbook here. Great, great. And now I see where the hidden garden area is. It's right here. Cool. I clean it off with the feather duster, and I should get the formula. Yeah, there's the formula. My garden of living flowers was lovely, and then the roses took over. I need to find all the ingredients for my formula. And here are all the ingredients. Good. So now we need to go searching for all the ingredients. Like, we need marigolds here. And we're going to need salt here. Let me put the column decoration into place. Looks like first we do the orange one, then the blue one, then the red one, and that gives us the salt. Oh, and my bell keeps ringing, telling me, hey, you can buy the Snake Charmer kit. Okay, let's do that. We're going to go back. We're going to use it on the snake. That'll get me one of those ingredients. Snake venom. Alright, Alice knows how to milk a snake. Good for her, I guess. I would have no idea how to do that in real life. I would be too scared to touch a snake's fangs. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. So now we have all the formula ingredients. We are going to use them here, and this is going to be a puzzle. We need to put everything into place, so there's the key. There's the knife. This is a hidden objects challenge, technically, not a puzzle. Grinder goes on the grinder. Weight goes on a weight. Scale goes on the left there. Valve goes over there. Mug goes under the valve. Pestle goes with the mortar here. Snake poison goes there. And then I'll use a hint for the lighter. Lighter goes on the candle. So now we need to find all these various things. Salt crystals, and then they're going to go in different spots. Let's see, toadstools as well, berries, marigolds, mint leaves, pumpkin seeds, salt crystals. What else do I need? Mint leaves and pumpkin seed, pumpkin seed, mint leaf and mint leaf. And now we just need to click on every single one of these things. And some of them will have an animation. Now it says I must follow the sequence to the letter. Not wrong. Those are lies. Those are lies. You can just click on the things. So you don't have to do them in any particular order. So, for example, I'm doing red potion and then green potion. Doesn't match this, but it's okay. So, salt and mint leaves. So, let's see. I'm going to have to grind those. That makes sense. doing something with the salt there. I'm doing something with the mint leaves. And something with the marigolds. Cutting them up. That gives me rose antidote. And it does get rid of the killer roses, so we're never going to have to worry about the killer roses for the rest of the game. Of course, we're going to be in completely different areas for the rest of the game. The rest of the game is going to be like, we're going to go through the White Castle first, and then the Red Castle, and then, you know, we won't worry about the roses, because we're going to be pretty far away from this rose garden. So we use the rose antidote, save this guy, and he's going to be a jerk and try to fight us.
No red pawn is allowed here. Prepare for battle.
Sometimes pawns beat knights.
Like, I'm sorry I saved your life, dude. Ugh.
It's time to raise my rank.
And this is what we have to do. Okay, so Alice is tired of being a pawn. She's going to become a knight by, I think, I defeat... We want to go to this far right one, and then you go one left and up, like that. And then here, you're going to take the far right one, and then go two left. That's how you solve the puzzle. That was the easiest version of the puzzle. We'll see it every time Alice has to rank up, and it just gets tougher and tougher every time.
If you want my sword, you'll have to get it from the river bottom.
That guy is definitely a jerk. And we are going to get his sword. That is going to upgrade Alice. But before we do that, let's try not to drown. What we need to do is click on this air bubble, I believe. That gives us a diamond ring. And I'll just click on various air bubbles that appear on the screen. And eventually Alice will get a bunch of air. So now we can grab this shard of glass and cut Alice free. And she'll swim to the surface.
Ahoy there! Ahoy there! Grab my hand.
This guy is Cheshire. He's part of the rebels. And he's going to help us here. He's basically going to give us a ride.
Are you all right, lady? You're lucky that I saw you before the White Warriors. Otherwise, they may have shot you. Boatman Cheshire, at your service.
We did see a flyer for his thing in the Humpty Dumpty area earlier on. So I'm telling him, hey, I'm getting to the White Castle.
To shore, but my boat needs some repairs first. A new steering wheel and a river map, as well as freeing the stuck anchor from the river bottom would help tremendously. You may take my diving helmet. It'll help you.
Cool. So now we kind of have to go back and forth between above the water and below the water. Get all the stuff for Cheshire, and then he'll take us to the castle. So, starting with above the water, we are going to use the diamond ring here. It's going to give us a coin as well as some glass. I'm going to use my bird head over here, and that's going to give us some tar and another puzzle. We're going to look over here. We're going to grab these various hollow reeds. They're just going to go together to form a big cane. And then we need something to get rid of this stubborn bird. So now we're just going to click on all those hollow reeds. Doesn't really matter which ones you click on or what order. Then use the tar on them. And that's going to give you a diving helmet part. Wait, that's part of a diving helmet? I suppose it is. Okay, you're just using it as a really long breathing tube. Huh. So now we go underneath the water where we have this puzzle. We need to find the items. Butterfly, and then upper left, and then lower left for the skull, and upper right for the turtle. That is going to give us... What is this? It's the sword! It's the sword! Hooray! So I'm officially promoted to knight.
Blind faith in the prophecy of the Red Queen led the Red King to lose most of his army. He began to use an enchanted looking glass to find Alice's and make them be his Red Queen in the war. One by one, the Red Queens fell at the hands of the White Queen and her powerful army. All of their attempts to take the White Castle ended tragically. The fortress is defended by hundreds of White Knights and the Jabberwocky.
Congratulations, Red Knight. Now go to the White Castle to receive the next upgrade.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to go there now that I've been told there are hundreds of swords there, and this very obsessed king has caused many Alices to die in his quest. That's not good. Okay, so you want to grab the boot. That gives you a fly as well. Then use the fly on the frog in the boot. That's going to give us a chess piece. The chess piece is going to be used somewhere here, I think. But I can't look there now. I'm going to look here. I'll use my sword to cut this. And that's going to give me a coin as well as a shovel. And I'll use the shovel immediately here, giving me a coin. And this is where we put the chess piece. We're going to put this into place. Let's see. Yeah. You want to move the various arms and legs. Tentacles, really. To get them in the correct spots. It's kind of hard to see the outlines, to be honest, but that's how this puzzle works. Got it. So here's going to be a comb, a crown, an eye patch, a mask, and a bell. And that gives us a mirror. Once we find all the mirror pieces. As well as some fabric. The fabric we'll use here. We use the sword to free that turtle, and then use the fabric on the turtle. That will help that poor little turtle. And then we're going to dig here. So that's going to raise the anchor. That's good for Cheshire. And it gives us a horn. Here we're going to use the mirror. That gives us an electric eel. Okay, I don't have a thing to deal with the electric eel. Not yet. We need to look here. Each Red Queen must be punished. Yeah, I really don't want to go to a place that hates Red Queens. Like, they're going to destroy me. Rubber Glove is going to go here to get rid of that electric eel. That's going to give us a fish. We're going to put the 2 fish here. It's giving us a mermaid. Wait, no, a puzzle. Click on the fish that are different. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we get the mermaid. We're going to go back up. We're going to use the hunting horn here. It's going to give us a wooden jellyfish as well as a steering wheel. We're going to put the wooden figurines into place here to get the map. And now we have everything Cheshire needs, and he'll take us to shore.
I'm part of the Brotherhood that doesn't support either the Reds or the Whites. They call us anarchists, but look at what Chessland has become. People are treated like pawns. Here we are, the White Shore. Be careful. It's only safe for the White Warriors. And beware of the Jabberwocky.
I understand why people don't like the government when it's treating everybody like pawns, but in this case, it's Chessland. People are literally pawns. Doesn't that kind of justify the situation? I don't know. So over here on the right, we are going to have a puzzle. We need to find the royal clasp first. Okay, I played ahead a little bit, so now I know what to do next. This may be like a 2-hour video, but I did not play the entire game 2 hours straight. I'm playing it in like 10 to 15 minute segments. Okay, so with this puzzle, I don't know if this counts as a puzzle. It's just find all the pieces of food that are hidden on the screen. And we have to roast it. That gives us a skewer, which we could have gotten later. The important thing is this crown here. And this guy.
This entrance is for White Knights only.
So I need to join the White Knight army by disguising myself as a White Knight. And this guy is totally going to be fooled. He's not very smart, is he? He's like, oh, hey, there was a red knight, a red pawn. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm gonna just take the string and undo it by clicking on the various holes that the string goes through. It's very simple. And that's gonna give me a hidden objects challenge. Here in this hidden objects challenge, you need to find the helmets. This makes this soldier at the gates even dumber than I originally thought. He's like, wait a minute, here's somebody dressed as a white knight when I have this really open area with white knight disguises. Like he knows that there's a red villain knight wandering around. He's not suspicious at all. And then the 2 shoes as well. And it looks like I'm missing these 2 pieces. The white cape, we need to find these designs. So sword, snowflake, shield, chess queen, and crown. Interesting design. And now I have the white knight disguise. Beautiful. We also have a scroll. What's this scroll? Does this have marching orders? Can I read it? This confirms I am in the White Army. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow, it was really easy to infiltrate them.
I don't know you. A new recruit, eh? I'll look into it. In the meantime, bring me some food.
In the meantime, why don't you say please? Okay, he gives me some money. And we're going to go back to Mrs. Sheep, because she has sleeping potion. We're going to pay for that. We're just going to drop that on the shish kebab there. And we have a bunch of new items to find. New items. So, now it's just going to put this guy to sleep.
There's no information about a new white knight. What if you're a traitor? Alarm!
And he fell asleep before he could actually raise the alarm. You want to put the thing on the book so you can read the book. And this is about the gondola signal. So I put the fire signal in place, and then I'm going to make the signal. Beep, 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 beep. And now I'm just going to ride the gondola to safety. Oh, wait, there's a puzzle first. There is a puzzle first. So we're going to grab the rope. We're going to grab the magnet. We're going to use our rope on the left, and then click on the rope in the bottom right. You're going to use the gondola key. And solve this puzzles. With this puzzle... Oh, what's the solution? Something like this. It is hard to figure out where the pieces go. Just because I can't really see where the pieces are before I pick them up. Oh, there. There's the one piece that goes left, so that's a very important piece, because it's the only piece that's pointing left. And you're supposed to solve this puzzle through trial and error, but the solution is the same every single time. So that makes it a little bit easier. Here's the solution. And when we solve the puzzle, you'll see the solution appears in the cutscene. There!
You're close to the next rank. You must hurry if you want to go home.
Quit pestering me, King!
Right into the White Queen's hands.
Yeah, it sure does seem dangerous to go straight to your enemy's headquarters. This is probably the only place where we'd find a white bishop, though, so we don't really have a choice in the matter. So we look here, we grab the scroll that says ring the bell to enter, and it has a match symbol, so use the match so you can see where the bell is actually hidden. It's right here. I'm going to break it open with my sword. Then put the bell on the door, and we're going to step inside.
Your paperwork.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Here's my permission.
Welcome to Her Majesty's army.
Oh, I'm charmed, sure.
My brave warriors, no Red Queen can bring peace to our land. Only our army can do this. Follow me and destroy the Red Plague once and for all.
Long live the White Queen!
I need a place to hide. Oh, over there.
Why do you need to hide, Alice? Nobody knows you're in disguise. Oh, wait. Alice, what are you doing? Keep the disguise on.
Where am I?
It's the Jabberwocky cage. So really a terrible idea to take off your disguise,
Stupid
Alice.
beast. Why won't it shut up?
It's been driving everyone crazy since the Queen left with the army.
Well, if it doesn't shut up, I'm going to make it shut up.
You heard him. Be quiet.
Oh, you're just a prisoner like me, aren't you? Poor Jabberwocky.
Yeah, poor Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky doesn't deserve to be mistreated. Beware of Jabberwocky, says the sign. Okay, so we're gonna grab the rag from there. We're gonna look here.
Once you've entered the castle, go to the Queen's Hall. Your next upgrade is there.
Quit nagging me, Red King. And he's not correct either. Well. So, yeah, we are going to go into the Queen's throne room, but first we need to help the Jabberwocky. Throw the bone to the Jabberwocky. It puts out the fire. And we have a peg there. So we're going to move this here, put the peg into place, hit it with a rock. It's going to give me tweezers and some money. I use the tweezers to help the poor Jabberwocky. And then cover it up with the flag. We do need to find the key to save the Jabberwocky. We'll find the key soon enough, I suppose. First, we're doing the Queen's room. So we put the magnet on that hook. We use that to get the file to escape. Hey, just use the file to cut the Jabberwocky free, huh? Couldn't you do that, Alice? No. We have to go to the Queen's Hall, which is over there. She's right inside here. But the ladder's broken, so we can't actually go there quite yet. Darn. Let's see, we're gonna grab that crown and the sign that says search here. Grab that mallet, or it's a hammer. Did I miss something somewhere? Over here on the right. Oh, there we go. On the hammer, on the ladder, we have a magnifying glass, and we're going to use it here. And that tells us to search in the right. So here, we're going to grab that scepter. We're going to grab the coin. And we are going to need one of these. Well, we have all three of the queen things here, so we're going to put them on the statue. Gonna give us another coin as well as a wheel. We're gonna use the wheel over here on the right. Now we have a challenge to find all the nails. Most of them are hidden behind other objects, but you can kind of see them peeking through. Oh, and then this is needing an apple, which we'll find later. Similarly, like, we need to unmuffle the French horn. We'll do that later. Nails go on the ladder. Hammer goes on the ladder as well. Now we have a working ladder, and we're going to get inside the Queen's castle. So here's the throne room where there is no upgrade for Alice. That's right. No upgrade whatsoever. King was lying to us. So, red candle goes here, bow goes here, ice skate goes here, unicorn horn goes on the unicorn, crown goes on the queen, Cup goes there. Carrot goes on the snowman. Mitten goes with the other mitten. Swan goes with the other swan. And Cherry goes on the ice cream. We're going to grab this cup of hot water. We're going to put it on the rose. And with this challenge, we want to find 4 suits. Card suits. There we go. There's one. There's another. And we dig for the last one. And we're going to put them into place. So green with green. Blue with blue. Red with red. And yellow with yellow. That gives us this crown figurine. And I think the crown figurine maybe goes here. This is a portrait of Her White Majesty. Only revenge will melt the ice in my heart. And she wants 3 figurines. 3 figurines. 1 for each member of their royal family. Crown figurine goes there. Gives us a lotus as well as a coin. There's another figurine. This puzzle, you want to swap the colors. Just swap the candles so they're all on the right spots. Each candle needs to match the color of its candle stand. Solving the puzzle gives us a candle, which we're going to use over here. And now we have items. We're going to go back. We're going to take a step back now. We use the corkscrew over here. Gives us more money and a French horn. We use the lotus figurine over here. And the crow just stole the apple, so we're going to use the horn on the crow. Get a puzzle to find all of the apples here. Not too tough. Oh, and more money. We just keep finding money. You know, we might not stop the queen, but we are going to steal all of her money. And I guess that's just as good. Apple pendant goes over here. So, their third sibling. Her face is my warmest memory. I'll destroy you, Red King, as well as each of your pathetic queens. Yeah, that's the third member of the family. So we put the 3 figurines into place here. It's going to give us a key, and it looks like we have another hidden objects challenge. This one is to find fan segments, which I guess are easy enough to find scattered around. You do have a couple of puzzles, so like this goes on the clockwork mouse. And then this goes on the fallen piece. Oh, there's another piece. Looks like I need one last one. Oh, it's buried in snow. Okay. And now we need to make a picture of the scary, scary Jabberwocky. I think that might be it. Like, this is the front part. No, 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 no. Wait, wait. Hold on a second. It's got ice breath. It's got ice breath. So let's bring the Jabberwocky's body here. Which part matches the head? There. That looks good. Now let's just get the tail into place. This gives us a chess code. And I totally thought this was supposed to be a puzzle. Looks like it would be a puzzle, but it's kind of not. Just put the code in place and click it. The game solves the puzzle for you. So we have her diary. We're going to open it. It has money inside, but it's written in invisible ink. So let's get Mrs. Sheep's special invisible ink revealer. Next, we need sausages and a map. All right, all right. So the invisible ink reveals... My hatred for him grows every day. I can't wait until I defeat that monstrous brother of mine. I'll destroy each of his so-called Red Queens. I'll finally defeat him. As long as I hide my keys, these are the keys for the Jabberwocky, just in case you wanted to know. Oh, and here's the puzzle you're going to solve shortly. Okay, okay. And here's a crown thing. Where does the crown? Okay, so there must be the queens hiding. That sentence doesn't quite make sense. So now we're looking on this desk to find what the queen is hiding. This sort of looks like it was going to be a hidden objects challenge, huh? Kind of. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. So the crown's gonna go here. Yeah, desk showed up out of nowhere. With this puzzle, we are going to move pieces around. I'll stop complaining, I swear. Okay, red piece goes like this. Then the purple piece is going to go up like this. And then down here, because I want to create a pathway for blue. Now, blue's going to have to create a pathway for both red and purple. So go all the way up to red, then up left to purple, and then right... No, I'm going to go right twice. Up again, and then left, and then to the exit. Now, red needs to create a pathway for purple, so red is going to go left twice, up, right, okay, up, and then exit. Purple's going to go right twice, up, and exit. It's just going to follow the same pathway. Get it? And so those are the keys to the Jabberwocky! We're going to free the Jabberwocky! Uh-oh.
Well, who is this? Another future Red Queen? More like a naive pawn of the Red King. Did you honestly think you were the first Alice to come here? I've tricked hundreds like you with the same trap. Seize her, confiscate her belongings, and lock her up.
Aw, I fell in a trap. That's not good. I don't like being trapped. It's the worst, being trapped and everything. So let's see. Steal bread, which was wrapped in a napkin. Now let's look at this. I think I used the napkin to pick up this. I'm gonna cut the bread into pieces. Hey, that gave me a coin. And tweezers. Let's see, do I use them here? Yes, I do, and that should free me. If I destroy the ring, I can take the chain. Time to break out of jail. We're going to put the portrait piece... we need to click on these pieces here, and then put the portrait piece into place. We're going to move the pictures around in order to form a picture of the angry Red King. So, the previous prisoner kind of blames the Red King. And I honestly don't blame her. Like, he is definitely to blame for her being trapped inside here. Poor previous Alice. So let's see, I'm going to grab this item here. And hidden objects challenge over here. Oh, beautiful. So, the letter C. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Comb. Move the shoe to get a magnifying glass. Pull that card to get a queen. There's another queen. There's another queen. I could have sworn there was a butterfly over here and a butterfly over there. I'm trying to find the thimble. There's the lion. There's the thimble. There's the spoon. The number 5 and a fish. Let's just use a hint. There's a number 5. To get the ribbon, I have to undo the hair on that creature. And the dragon... Aha, to get the dragon, I'm going to use this chalk over here to get the dragon. Hint says the fish was on the hair. 4 chess rings. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the previous Alice says, I've been trying to escape so many times. The White Queen put me in shackles. So this is my last chance. I'm going to hide my stuff here. It's kind of grim because this is where the hiding place is. We're going to put the skull medallion into place. And she died. She died down there. Oh, and we're going to have a puzzle getting down there to get the stuff that's in her hands. But first we need chains, which is like this thing. We need to find some way to get that. So the carabiner goes over here. That's going to allow me to stand up in this spot and grab that item. It's a heavy statuette with some money. So the statuette and the stick go together to form a primitive club. I'll use that to destroy. Oh, there's an angry dog. That's a lie. The dog is actually a very, very cute dog. So my hammer will destroy this. Then I go out to the jail cell. I have one of the chains I need. And I need to explore all 3 of these cells, I guess. So this one has a picture. Not really important. Oh, another chain. This one has a coin. And here's a character.
Who's there? Ah, another victim of our 2 ruthless monarchs. I'd give you my hand, but these bars are... Ah!
Magic icy bars.
I am the Hatter, my lady. A rebel who rose against those tyrants, but was punished for it. I can't break out of here, but I can help you. Here, take this. Use it to knock out the guard and steal his keys. The only way to leave this icy hell is by flight. If you can find my top hat, I can do the rest.
Okay, I don't think he's quite explaining it perfectly. I think there's a map inside his top hat is what he means to say. So we need to find his top hat. And yeah, he's got like a bomb, but it doesn't have a fuse. So that's why he's unable to use it to help himself escape. So let's see, I'm grabbing a coin here, I'm putting a horseshoe here, and then I just click here many times until those symbols on the wall light up. Easy peasy. And does that give me... that gives me another coin. I think the coins are for here. So let me grab this paper as well as another coin. And the paper has another coin on it. I'm going to fold the paper around to get a secret code. And I need to grab this shield as well as these tongs before I can escape out this area. So, back in my jail cell. Gonna use the snowman code on the snowman. Find all these various items. That wasn't so bad. And that should give me more rope. Exactly what I need. Well, not a rope. It's a fuse for the bomb. Not sure why it needs to be a time bomb. Like, I think this bomb would have worked without a fuse, to be honest. I mean, without the timer. Because all I have to do is throw it. I don't even need to light it, and it automatically goes off. Okay, so now I'm going to steal this guy's keys using the tongs. And I just get a token. Just click the keys until I find the correct one, which has a unique color. I put it in the lock, and then I go outside. Oh no, what happened to the guard? Well...
On your knees before the White Bishop, Red Knight.
There's the guard! It's the White Bishop. And hey, I needed to fight the White Bishop to gain a rank, so this is fine. So with this puzzle, I think... I think I go here first. Yeah, that's exactly right. So I go there first. Here I go one left. I'm going to go down and left over here to change those two. And I'm going to go one left to change those two. It's going to go one left here. It's going to go two right. So I'm going to go underneath to change those two. It's going to go two right again. And then I'm just going to go like one up to change those two.
Knights beat bishops.
Good. So Alice is officially promoted at this point.
Before the war, Chessland was a prosperous land. The knights defended the borders. The bishops protected the treasury. And the rooks kept the peace. The country was ruled by a wise king and his queen. The monarchs raised 3 beautiful children with love, hoping they would become good leaders. But then, fate took a tragic turn. The king and queen died in a shipwreck. Their eldest children, the twins, Albina and Rowan, took on the burden of ruling the country and raising their baby sister Scarlet.
Keep it up, Red Bishop. One more rank, and you'll become the Red Queen.
Dude, you're interrupting your own tragic backstory. That's not cool. I wanted to hear the rest of your tragic backstory. Anyway, I'm a Red Bishop now, and here's the cute dog. It's so cute. Is that the angry dog outside? No, that is a cute little doggy. On this screen, we basically need to look at everything for a coin. Hey, there's a coin there. And then there's a hook, which is not a coin, but... we need to hit this cage with the crossbow we just got. That's going to give us a coin. We're going to need a snowflake there. Here we want to build a snowman. Sure, why not? Which does involve getting a coin and moving some things aside. And that gives us a token, which is not a coin, but close enough. Hey, there's another coin. And now we have a coin from basically everywhere, so we can get some sausages. We feed the sausages to the dog here. And now, let's see, we need to find a ball. We need to find a mirror, which is there. We have a paper dove, a cookie inside here. We have a note, musical note, and then a belt buckle. Inside the boot, we have a dragon medallion. Let's see, dragon medallion goes over here on the dragon, giving us the snowflake, which goes over here, giving us the snail's head. So we're gonna take a step back. We put the snail's head on the snail shell. Weird, creepy, giving us acid and a pawn. Acid is gonna go back here on that thing. So now we have a hook. Okay, we put the long chain and the hook together. And the former queen was holding that token. That token. Beautiful. And we also have a hidden objects challenge. So I want to ring this for a crescent. Crescent, that's just a moon. They want a moon is what they want. Flamingo. These things. A cat. A deer. A horseshoe. A dragonfly. Whatever that was. I just clicked on. That's a shell. And there's another crescent. There's the dragonfly. Now I just need the horseshoe and the horse. Okay. Model that in the shape of the horse, which is the chess piece. Fits with the theming of the game, I suppose. And here I just take the shoe, crack that open to get a skull key. So these are both items. The tokens and the skull key. I'm going to use them both to solve this puzzle. So with this puzzle, purple, blue, purple, then green, red, yellow, green. That's part 1. Now let's see if I can figure out part 2. Yeah. Green, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow. Then I still want green somewhere. So blue, green, purple, blue, green, purple. There we go. That gives us a skull. I put in the skull key. Just go through all these various hats. Apparently there's a huge collection of hats. And that gives us the Mad Hatter's hat.
Yes, that's my hat. Examine it closely, and you'll find a secret.
So I'm going to undo that. Open up that. Put that in place. Gives us a secret key. That's the key to the Jabberwocky, by the way. I don't know why the Hatter had it. And here's a picture of his friends. We already met Cheshire.
My brothers and I fight to end this war. You've already met Cheshire. You'll find Tweedledee and Tweedledum in the Silent Wood. Give them this portrait to prove I sent you. If you're brave enough, free the dragon and ride it.
It's not like you really have a choice, and I'm wondering why we don't end up freeing him. Like, that poor guy needs to be freed from prison, but we're just going to leave him there. The pawns go here. There's a thing about the dragons. And let's see, horse figurine goes here to open up that one. Knight decoration goes here to open up that one. And now we can go back to the main courtyard. We certainly can. We're going to free the dragon. And we have a puzzle.
Whoa, so this is how freedom feels. Take me to the Silent Wood.
Super easy puzzle. You need to dodge the obstacles. And you get plenty of time because they're pretty slow obstacles. Waiting for another one to appear. 1, 2, 3, dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, dodge. Yeah, you get plenty of time to dodge there. And now we're in the Silent Wood.
Thank you, Jabberwocky. Now you're free. No one will hurt you anymore.
I believe that's it for the Jabberwocky. We're not going to meet the Jabberwocky again, so hopefully it has a nice, long, healthy life. Here in the forest, we're going to grab those, and I think I'm going to get a coin here.
One more rank, and you'll become the Red Queen.
Oh my gosh, stop nagging me. It's going to be a while, okay? I have to solve puzzles in the forest first. I grabbed a forceps part. I use it on the other forceps part there. I'm going to take a look here. I'm going to grab this puzzle and use the forceps. Oh, also grab those hazelnuts. And now I use the forceps. It's going to give me a bunch of boards, as well as a coin, as well as a tree emblem and some tar. So the game is basically just throwing items at you at this point. This is a jigsaw puzzle. Let's see. This goes like upper left somewhere. I think this goes left. Still trying to figure out where this one piece goes. Maybe upper right? I don't know. This goes upper left. That the red piece does. This goes in the corner. This piece goes in a corner as well. I think this is a bottom corner, but I can't tell because there are just so many pieces covering the screen. I can't see around them. The picture we're trying to make. Here we go. And now I can kind of see. Yeah, there we go. So this must go like that. Yeah, that's it. All right. And then this must be the other corner. We're going to use tar to put the pieces together. Because obviously I need those pieces together to realize that this is the picture. I couldn't just look at that if those pieces were not stuck together. Hazelnut goes on the squirrel. I'm sorry, I'm being sarcastic. I just don't like that puzzle. I need to find a way to break through the ice, which I'll do in a moment. I'm going to put these two emblems into place here. Give me another coin, and it says, hey, there's two pathways. Do we want left or do we want right? Well, we're going to go left to begin with, because that's going to give us an item, which we use on the right. And there's nothing here besides for that item and that puzzle. So now we're going right.
Behold, brother, a red rat is lost in our wood.
Let's show her the way.
So it's Tweedledee and Tweedledum, looking very scary, I suppose. We're going to show them the picture.
Explain yourself, but know this. We trust neither red nor white.
Here's the picture.
Wait, this is Hatter's. He's alive. It seems our brother trusts you. In that case, we'll help you defeat a red rook. They use this bridge often, so we'll set an ambush.
Wait. I think they got the colors wrong. I'm red. I need to defeat a white enemy.
Turn left at the crossroads. You'll find our home there, along with what you'll need to set a trap. Meanwhile, we'll watch the bridge.
This is kind of silly. I don't know. I think it's silly that they say, hey, go to our place and make a trap. They're just going to sit here and do nothing while I do all of the work. All of it. Okay, so we're going on the left here. We're going to put this into place and this into place. Turn that around. That gives us a coin. Put this into place. And that's going to give us an eyeball. Now we're going to look at the right-hand side of the bridge. We're going to grab that coin. We put the eyeball into place as well as the medallion. And that gives us 2 items. Cool, one of the tokens and boards. Let's see, I'm going to grab this. It's a very sharp pick. And then there's a thing. I'm going to open up these flowers to get a coin. And you see there's an item which is pretty far away. I can't use my crossbow to get it. Even though crossbows are used for getting items that are far away. Use my pickaxe over here. Gonna get another coin as well as the 3rd token to their secret hideout. So I put the tokens into place. What is this guy all about? The Red King? Well, he's a king. He's red, and I don't know, he lives in the red castle. Next, the Ice Queen. What is she all about? Well, she has ice soldiers, so that's something. She's a white chess piece, and she has a queen crown. Finally, the Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky is snow, has wings, and wind. Now we can go inside their secret hideout. Well, not really. This is the door to the secret hideout. Oh, wait. We're going to have to drop these boards here. Giving us another coin. This is the door to the secret hideout. We need that figurine. We need the figurine. Otherwise... Oh, there it is. But we can't grab the figurine. It fell into the hole. In order to get it, we are going to have to solve a hidden objects challenge on the left, which we trigger by clicking over there with our crossbow. So, now we are going to make the rebel symbol here. We're going to click on these toadstools until they turn red, because that's how toadstools work in real life, I think. Hourglass, pine cone. Underneath everything we're touching, we have a bug. I think it's supposed to be a termite. Yeah, that's it. So, we're trying to find a bunch of termites. That's the idea behind this particular puzzle. Let's see, I need to crack the acorn, or crack the walnut with a rock. Ooh, I'm struggling to find the other ones. There's a king card. I'll use a hint for one. Move the leaf for a button. Yeah, there's no real way to know that button hides a leaf. And then the acorn is inside that particular flower. That gives us the raccoon. Okay, raccoon. Throw the raccoon in there. Might give us the symbol, but now the raccoon is all nasty and gross. Poor raccoon. We're going to have to comb its fur. So the symbol goes here, but we actually can't solve the puzzle yet. The rope is... We're making a crossbow now. We've got the crossbow, we've got the arrow, we've got the rope. Everything's fine. And can I do anything on here besides scare this guy's egg? No, I can't. Okay. So we're going to go back to this spot. We're going to use the crossbow with the rope, giving us that item. We've got the crossbow and the fishnet. Over here, we're going to use the fishnet, and we're going to use the thread. Now we have a net. We're going to use the net to grab the egg that we just dropped. Would have been easier just not to drop the egg in the first place. This is going to give us the second half of the passcode, as well as a blunt axe. We need something to sharpen that axe. The door code is left, right, left, which is really easy. Left, right, left. This will open the door, but we can't go inside quite yet. We've got fireflies and money. More money. We're always collecting money in this game. So let's go back. We're going to collect the fireflies here for a puzzle. Basically, click on all the mushrooms. Every single mushroom hides a firefly. And then you click on all the fireflies. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies flew over your bed as you fell asleep. Drawer handle is over there. And we're going to use it on the cupboard. That's not really a drawer, it's a cupboard, but it does look like a cool spoon handle. Like it. Moving these things aside, that gives me a thing, a corkscrew. And now we're going to move over here on the left. Move these pillows out of the way for a brush, which we'll use on our raccoon. And that's going to give me a coin. So now I look here. Oh, my brothers don't take me seriously. I'm a grown-up, okay? I'm really good. I know all about fighting them. We are going to meet Jack in a few moments. Jack wrote that. Jack feels like he is not taken seriously as a warrior just because he's a little kid. Let's see. What am I missing? I look up here. I'm going to shoot this. Yeah, and that's going to move... that's going to give me another coin. I get to move these bottles around for a puzzle, which the corkscrew is going to unlock. So I use the corkscrew here. And now I have a puzzle finding a bunch of beads. A bunch of pearls. So I'm going to put the pirate figurine here. That's giving me a pearl. Putting the shell over here. That gives me this. I'm going to put it here. And now I have more pearls. More pearls. Any more pearls that I missed here? One over there. Let me turn around the other side. Let's see. To get this pearl, I have to use the tweezers. And this one, let's see. I need to put the anchor into place first. And then I need to put the whale into place. And I need to cut this thread. Now I still have a pearl here. Another big pearl. Don't know how I missed that. Oh! That was the last one. That gives me a bunch of beads, which I'll use here. That gives me the doll stuff, as well as this. Do I have all the rings? I do, but I don't have the passcode. So I'm checking out the doll and putting the doll stuff here. Now we're going to learn about the order of chess pieces, which is a little late because we're like on the second to last one. This is a pawn. Pawns have spears. After a pawn, we have a knight. So the knights look like this, and they have swords. We are currently a bishop, which looks like this, and we have a crossbow. That still doesn't look like a crossbow to me. That looks like a bow and arrow. We are going to be a rook momentarily. We're going to get a mace. And then lastly, we're going to become the queen. Like, that's what Tweedledee and Tweedledum are helping us out with. That's what we're doing here. We are going to just jump a rank and then go to the castle for the final battle. Here, the hiding place has Jack.
I'm not coming out. My brothers warned me about strangers like... Hey! That's my raccoon, Tabby! Don't hurt him!
Tabby is fine.
Wait... Tabby trusts you? Seems I owe you an apology. I'm Jack, the youngest of the Brotherhood. My brothers told me to hide here, but I want to fight. I'm old enough.
I don't think so.
Look, I've even planned an ambush. Can I come with you? Fine, I'll wait here. You'll find everything you need upstairs.
Good. So we only have half of the plan, which is not helpful, Jack. Not helpful at all. And we have another hidden objects challenge. This time we're trying to find pairs. If you click on an item, you get an outline of its matching item. So that helps out quite a bit, actually. Let's see. Here's a feather. Here's a feather. Here's an angel. Goes with the angry face. No more over here, so we're switching to the other side. Pin and a pin. Card and dice. Key and key. Chess piece and... well, another chess piece. There's chess pieces all over this game. Heart and heart. Crown and crown. That gives us the second half of the ambush. Put them together. The plan is rope, dynamite, net, and gun. Basically, blow up the bridge, and then we're going to capture them with a net gun. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. What do I do now? Oh, okay, I need to grab these boxes to reach the storage area on top. This storage area. Oh, but I can't actually go through this door. So I have scissors. Let's go back over here. Sorry. Scissors go over here. That gives us another coin, as well as a whetstone. And now we go back. Our grinding stone, it's going to make the axe strong. And give us a hidden objects challenge. So this is smoking pipe, ballet slippers behind the loot for some reason. Behind that boot is a heart. There's the top hat. We're gonna have a crab. Frog, move that fan to get the teapot. There's the turtle. There's the crab. Found the crab. Hooray. Here's a hint. There's the trap. Yeah, spyglass over here, covered in a bunch of other stuff. And then finally we have a snail. We move the skull for a snail. Now we click on all the various members of the group, just their pictures are lying around. And then we're gonna change the names around so the names are accurate. And it's kind of hard to see that, so we need to find two items. We need to see those and that. So the glasses and the charcoal. Use the glasses, and then use the charcoal, and now we get the code. Yeah, kind of a specific puzzle. So here, we're just going to make the same symbols. Rebels are more than brothers. We're a family. What did I need to cut with my sharpened axe, though? Ah, this thing, yeah, in the back. Okay, that gives me money as well as the final weight. There's only 2 weights. We're going to use them up here for this puzzle. The solution's 5, 6, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kind of going in a circle. A counterclockwise circle. Yeah, this puzzle, it is a little hard to tell which one's forward and which one's backwards, especially because it curves around, so not the easiest puzzle. Here we're going to use our ambush plan, and we're just going to grab all the items listed, like the rope and the net, and lots and lots of dynamite. Now we have everything for our plan. We're going to go to the Silent Wood, we're going to go down, and use the ambush kit. There's the white rook. I'm not sure why I needed Tweedledee and Tweedledum for that, and really they could have been a lot more help. But whatever, it really was Jack's plan. Let's give Jack all the credit here. We want to find the shield. We want to find the gauntlet. We want to find the armor and the boot. So we know the white rook is hiding around here.
Your gang has cost us many warriors, but now you'll pay. Drop your weapon, or I'll kill him.
Fine, here's my crossbow. Just don't hurt him. Run, Jack, run!
And now we get to fight this bad guy. So this is gonna be a tough battle. I'm gonna do it once. I'm gonna try once. I'm gonna try so very hard to get this right. And if I can't get it right, then I am not going to. Yeah, I'll just keep trying. There we go, that looks good, and then the enemy does a big jump like that, which negates my advantage. I had a nice little advantage going on there, but now it's gone. See that piece there? That was probably a terrible move on my part. I cut off the entire bottom left-hand side. Yeah, and that's gonna jump there. Let's see here. I probably should have jumped there in that empty spot, like this, and then converted like 4 pieces all at once, because that would have been nice. And then maybe this spot would be nice too, because then I get 4. I don't know, that's 1, and then that should get 3 over there, which I was trying to get. Still got it. No. Now I'm trying to get this piece up here. If I get this piece up top, will that help? No. Alright. So I think we're at the point where I just lost. And it's impossible for me to win. So I'll wait for that skip button to fill up, and then I'll skip this puzzle, okay?
Victory! Now my bishop upgrades to a rook.
Yeah, that puzzle is just nasty.
The king and queen's sudden deaths sowed a seed of strife between the twin heirs, which grew into a flower of hatred as the years passed. The pessimists among the counselors gradually split the family in two. Caught in the heat of yet another quarrel, the twins didn't witness their beloved sister slip and fall off the balcony. Their grief shattered the remains of their bond. They blamed each other for her death, sparking a war for the throne. Thus, they became the White Queen and the Red King.
Now we know the tragic backstory.
Jack, we warned you to stay inside. If it weren't for Alice, you could have died.
Ooh, are we rhyming now? That sounds great. Holy cow.
Thank you for saving our little brother. We found him as a baby and have raised him ever since.
Like no other?
Here, use this to reach the Red Castle. We hope you find your way home.
Without a major hassle. They're not even trying to rhyme anymore. Oh, and hey, I got a bunch of money. Time to buy a map that's funny. You can tell we're getting close to the end of the game because it looks like we only have 2 more items to find. Yeah. Well, also, our map says there's only 1 more area, and it's called Red Castle. There is a bonus game, though, so that's not an entirely accurate map because we've got like a bonus chapter or bonus game. Some people call it bonus chapter, some people call it bonus game. So that one comes with its own different separate map. That will be part of this video. Okay, so I'm going to go right and then up here. Get this scary monster, which I defeat with the lantern. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this puzzle, which is like twofold. Number 1 is visiting the places in the correct order, and then number 2 is figuring out what you do with each of them. Okay, so I need to whip this enemy here. That gives me fire, and then I'm going to go down, and I need to fire to melt the icicles. So if I visited this place first, I wouldn't be able to solve that puzzle, because I wouldn't have the fire yet. So here, I'm just going to go to the right, and then I'm going to cut this. Another element of the puzzle is there's a lot of dead ends that have nothing for us, so we're going to use the diving helmet here to avoid that enemy. Go all the way up here. We're going to put out that fire with the water bucket. Here we have a bird that needs a fish. Here we kind of have to go all the way down. It's an octopus. We are going to use the net. Then we go to the center, which has spiders. That gives us the handle, which will let us inside the Red Castle over here. Let's see, I think here we start by looking at the gates, which is going to give us that item, which we're going to use over here on the right. There's a candle, and it's a bar, so we use that to push those rocks, and that's going to give us some rope. We're going to use the rope on the soldier here. After stealing his tile.
Help!
That was not very nice of me. So we lead him to shore.
A drop of water. Please. The river's poisoned.
Poor guy. We're going to grab his shield here, and we just need to find everything here at the bottom of the screen, like the crown, the axe, the mace, the tree, the chalice, the helmet, the sword, and the shield. So each one of these things hides a red gem. So put the red gems in place. It's going to give us a telescope as well as a coin. Telescope we use on this far off thing. That shows the lion heads. First we find the lion heads at the bottom. Then we click on the 3 correct lion heads. From top to bottom. Gives us another shield, another tile, and it really tastes like fresh water. Yeah, the thing that says water tastes like water.
I was once the Red Knight, until the White Warriors defeated me, leaving me to die.
Hey, what a coincidence. I was a Red Knight too, but I upgraded.
This key will let you into the Red Castle. If you bring me a paper and quill, I can draw you a map of its secrets. I know them well.
Okay, yeah, we're going to need to find a hiding place inside the... It's no surprise we're going to find hiding places here. We've been doing that throughout the entire game. So over here we find another tile. We're going to look at this statue. We smash it. Okay, we click on it, then we smash it with the mace. Then we use the candle. That's going to give us another coin, as well as the final tile for this tile puzzle. So, let's see. This is going to be the piece in the far right. So I'm going to move this all the way down, and then move these 3 pieces up all the way. That way I can move this piece in the far right. I don't know which piece goes here. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's going to be this one. So let me move... This is really a game of musical chairs. I'm going to move the pieces like this. So I can move that piece here and that piece there to test if this is the piece that indeed goes in the far right. It is. Okay, so now I'm going to move this piece here and this piece up here, because I know this goes on the far left. Oh, and then this goes on the right as well. Okay, next piece has got to be this one, or is that second to left? Oh, second to left. So this is going to have to be the leftmost one. This is the second from top piece, so it's going to have to go here for a brief second. I move these pieces like this. Move this down and that down. I think I might have messed up there. Anyway, this piece goes on the left. Was this the topmost one? Yes, it was. And then this is the one underneath it. Okay, I didn't mess up after all. Haha! Good for me. So now we go inside and we've got another situation where we have to solve like 5 puzzles in a particular order. First, we're going to grab this. And then we're going to mace this. And that uses the crystal we just found. Revealing a new area with a coin. We're going to need an apple for it. To get the apple, we have to climb up here. So I grab that paper, use that board, and I use the shears that I just got to cut these things. It's going to give me a letter D, and now I go up for the apple. I'm going back here. I'm going to use the apple figurine, and that's going to give me a feather, a quill and paper, and a signet ring. And I think there's something over here on the right. Winter Garden. There's another letter. And we need the 2 heads to open up the Winter Garden. Over here on the right, we needed the W and the D. Gives us a crown as well as a coin. This guy wanted the quill and paper.
Here, this is where the Red King is hiding. I hope this helps you.
It certainly will. It certainly will. Alright, so back over here, we are going to use a hint, because I don't remember. Okay, stone crown goes on top of the guy's head. Later on, we'll be grabbing whatever that is. It's a special symbol. So now we go up here, we're going to use both the window pieces to go into the throne room, except it's not there. We need to put the signet ring here to light up this hallway. This is like the throne room hallway. It's not actually the throne room. So let's see, over on the left, we push that thing in, and that's going to give us a creepy candle as well as a design. We put the design there for a coin. We're going to need a circle... a moon thing there, basically. Over here, we're going to grab a chess piece, and we need another candelabra piece. It's on the door, okay. Basically, it's a candle, so we're putting the 2 candle pieces, but they look like a skeleton hand, and it's creepy. That's going to give us the crescent, so we're going to put it here. And then that's going to give us a hidden objects challenge. So as you can kind of tell, that like this is a very straightforward part of the game where you just need to do everything in a very specific order. Which, you know, can be good, can be not good. Depends on your preference, usually. Now we have a Hidden Objects Challenge. Butterfly is... Oh, I can't remember. Painting part goes here. Where's that butterfly go? Hint. Hint says it goes on the other butterflies to give us the casket. Oh, and those are pictures of the royal family, obviously. Or I don't know how obvious it was, but it should have been obvious, right? We've got a coin here. And now we can visit Mrs. Sheep. Mrs. Sheep, here we go. Here's your money. She gives us the oiler. We're going to use the oiler on the door here. Yeah, how does the king get into his throne room if it's so dirty, like it needs to be oiled? Okay, so over here we're going to put 2 of these things into place, 2 cameos. We're going to find the 3rd one. And that gives us the code for this device over here on the left. I guess it's not a device, it's a statue. So you click on it, you're going to get the pin, you're going to get the coin, then click on these 2 things, they get moved to the top screen, and we have these 2 buttons. Oh, I need the 3rd button. 3rd button is over here, I thought, or maybe it's down here. It's down on the ground. So I should have done that first. Button goes here, statue code goes here. So now we're just going to recreate the code with crown, lion, and swords. This thing needs to be destroyed. The crown from my red queen. I'm hiding the crown behind my portrait. Oh yeah. We need to use the picture that the soldier drew. Did we really need the soldier's help? We just found a paper that says, hey, it's behind the portrait. I would have known to check the portrait. Also, I would have known to check it because it's like, there's got to be something here and like the right-hand side of the screen. So, yeah. It's just how every single screen of the game has worked so far. Okay, so here we're going to go this left and then I think this right. And then 1, 2, 3 to drop that piece into place. Then this is going to go left. Oh, I messed that up. So left... Right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and I want to get this knight to the right. So let me see. How am I going to do that? I guess I do this left twice and this right once. Good. What? How is that wrong? Uh-oh. I don't like messing up puzzles. That's always sad. It's like I dropped that and then I moved that there and that fell into place and that's correct. That's correct. And then I just moved this left twice. There. Yeah. Don't know what I messed up on. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. That could be. Now we get a little scene.
Bravo, Alice. I see you found the Red Queen's crown. But only victory over the White Queen will make you the Red Queen. Give it to me. She'll arrive soon with her army in tow. Then the final battle shall begin. Meanwhile, you'll stay here. Who knows? Perhaps you'll even win this time. Then I could show you the looking glass that leads you home.
This guy's a creep and I don't like him. I guess on a positive note, we could say he doesn't want Alice to marry him. He has no intentions of marrying her to become the queen. He just wants somebody to help win the war for him, and then he'll get rid of her forever. Yeah, this guy's a jerk. Okay, so we need to find food to get the pelican to show up. So we need to find all these pumpkin seeds, I guess. And one's over here. Then the pelican's gonna fly over here. Giving us a book which tells us the casket is important. Alice, if you're reading this, you're inside the castle. The White Army is coming. We're gonna have a terrible battle soon. This chest pendant will reveal a truth which will stop the battles forever. Yay! I'm the magical Alice who will save the kingdom. But I need to figure out the truth behind this chest pendant. Really wish that these people had told us about the magical pendant. much, much earlier. Yeah, they could have told me about this at the same time I met Jack, or, you know, even before I met Jack. Anyway, little Scarlet loved this casket, so I'm keeping this in her memory. Okay, so I guess he's not a total monster. He keeps his dead sister's casket around just to remember her by. It's just a little sweet. Here we're gonna need to find these, like, little chess pieces, or card pieces. Where is the last one? Hint, help me. That's the butterfly. It's not what I'm looking for at this particular moment, but thank you anyway. Let's just find everything. This is a hard hidden object challenge, this one. Number 2. Found one item on my own. There's the other butterfly. There's the bell. There's the comb. Dragonfly, I thought was around here, but I guess I'm wrong. There's a bee. There's the dragonfly. There's the apple. There's the duck. Now I really do need to find the spade. Where's the spade? Hint says, oh, it's bright red. Okay, spades are generally not red in card suits, but whatever. Earring goes over here to get earrings. And then we're going to have to find 2 crowns. As well as a letter A. There's the letter A. And there's the other crown. A swallow is a type of bird. There's a feather. Hand is on that design. Scissors are here. And a rose is there. Oh, also a safety pin. Finally, we need to put this thing here. We're going to put it inside that ring. And then all the other rings are not hidden, so we just click on them whenever we find them. How's this? I've got 2 more. Ugh. Okay, I was hoping for 0 more rings, but 2 is also a number. Alright, with the magnifying glass to find a ring. Alright, whatever. That gave us the king symbol, which is here. Just double checking. Hint says nothing here, and hint says nothing here. Great. We're going back to this spot. We're going to put the king symbol into place. It's giving us like some sort of dragon head. And this is going to be a puzzle. We put these 2 symbols into place, and we're just going to swap them. Just swap various pieces. So we've got the creature separated. That's going to give us a coin and access to the Winter Garden. I kind of forget what to do on this screen. I think it's one of those screens where we just have to look at everything, because every single thing has a coin for us, which we've seen elsewhere in this game. Okay, looks like I did stuff there. Oh, I dropped this. Here I just need to find the hidden walnuts. There's some, like, pretty much everywhere. Half of them are hidden behind items, mostly just leaves. And solving that puzzle gives me that figurine, which I'll use on the floor of the throne room. Mrs. Sheep wants something from us, a winding key. Thanks, Mrs. Sheep. I have no idea what I'm going to need that for. Oh, and there's the other symbol I use on the floor of the throne room. So let's just do that puzzle right now. Throne room, throne room. So water and water, king and queen, orange and orange, blue and blue. Maybe you're just matching colors instead of trying to match objects. And that gives us the skeleton key. Back to the Winter Garden. We are going to have a hidden objects challenge. So I move this to get the clockwork rabbit. That's the item I need the winding key for. I'm going to fold this for a paper flower. I'm going to grab a bird here and put it there. So I have 2 birds. Kind of hard to see both those birds. There's a spyglass. There's a soldier. There's another rabbit. There's a 4-leaf clover. Horse is going to go over here. Hey, this is not so bad. Apples over there. Socks are little tiny baby socks over there. And the snail is, I don't know, princess portrait is that thing moved up there. Oh, and the snail is under the princess portrait. Okay, that gives me a clockwork rabbit, which gives me another coin. Maybe I was supposed to solve that in order to get the winding key? I don't know. Anyway, skeleton key goes in the corridor where I'm putting it in place. Give me another coin. whatever that is, mechanical bird, and a hidden objects challenge. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Horseshoe. Snake. Gonna finish writing that mean message. Yeah, the message is hatred, but I still don't like it. Mean hidden object. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these cobwebs here. Lion, owl, ant, cat, comb. Gonna cut this painting to get a broken heart. The diamond is there. We're gonna grab the key over here. We're gonna use it to get the comet lever. Oh, and that bird we picked up gives us a chess piece. Great. We have the comet lever, which is the third lever. We use it here to reach a brand new room. Another room where we have to look at everything for money? Yeah, probably. So, over here we have the bird wing. We're gonna put the wing on this bird. So you do have to do that before you can reach this high up area, because we need to reach that high up area to get the pencil. And then the pencil is going to be used over here on the left, where we also have money. Oh, and that's going to reveal a hiding place for us over here. On the chessboard, obviously. So that's going to give us a razor. We're going to put the king on the left, the brothers there, the dragon on the right, and then the queen on the right, giving us this portrait of the siblings. This is where their pendants go, but we need two of them. One for the missing princess, the one who died. So the two horses go here. I just click on all three horses, and that gives us one of the various portraits. So now we're going to go back to the winter garden area, and we're going to cut this with the razor to get us a little piece of rope. We use the rope here. That's going to fix the rake, so I can use the rake here in order to get a pipe, which I'm going to use over here on the right, and that's going to clean something dirty. But we need to do the hidden objects challenge first, because that's going to give us the dirty item that needs to be cleaned. Knitting needles. Where is that dirty medallion? I don't see it. There's that thing. Necklace. Horseshoe. Golden leaf. Nope, that's the golden apple. Very similar items. Lizard. Boot. Oh yeah, we have to dig here. Okay, dig in the dirt to get the dirty medallion. That's right. The ship in a bottle. A fish is somewhere. I'll just use a hint. Hint says that's the fish, and trying to find a number 12 is inside the wallet. Alright, yeah, inside the little purse. That gives us a dirty medallion. I use the dirty medallion here. And we've got another hiding place, as well as another portrait. This little princess's portrait. Garden picture over here. Let's see, that gives us another coin, and it looks like I might have missed something. So let's go back. What did I miss here? Oh, I missed this. Okay, so here we want to get the two continents, as well as a wheel. Now we're going to go back to the winter garden. Sorry I missed that. The wheel goes over here. So I can move that aside to get the continent. And then I immediately go back over here and use the continent. This book says the spell broke the last looking glass. So this Alice, is the last chance of victory. And that gives us the last portrait. And we do have enough money for the shop. So we're going to buy a dagger. And this is the last thing we'll buy from her. We got a little achievement saying you bought everything from Mrs. Sheep. Great. And we're going to put the portraits over here for a puzzle. This puzzle is fairly easy on casual mode. On harder mode, it's way more difficult. You need to swap various pieces, and they come in groups of 3. You want to get them so the symbol on each picture matches the symbol above it. That's going to give us the chess pendant. So now we have all 3 of the chess pendants. Let's learn the truth.
The fallen princess's body was never found. because she was rescued by a local boatman who found her and brought her home to his brothers.
We know those people.
It wasn't until later that they discovered she was the missing princess. The brothers had heard of her siblings' vicious war for the throne, so they vowed to keep her identity a secret. They named her Jack and had her dress and act like a boy. The brothers raised Jack as their own brother, but they eagerly awaited the day when her tyrannical siblings would at last fall so she could take the throne.
This truth can stop the war in the Chessland.
Yeah, they don't need to fight over their dead sibling. Like, their sibling isn't actually dead.
Jack? What are you doing here?
Alice! It's you! My brothers told me to stay home, but I was so worried about them. And I was right. There's a big battle out there. They're going to die if I don't help them.
And how would they feel if you died too? No, you need to stay here, okay? I'll help them.
Brother, is this wretch your Red Queen? Come then, and I'll finish you as well.
Yeah, very violent here. So now I'm going to use my dagger to fight her. This is, yeah. This is going to be tough. I think I'm probably going to end up skipping this, but just like the previous one, I am going to give it a chance. I'm going to try. Try so hard. Jump down there. Yes. Jump over here. So now I've got the bottom right. I was gonna say I've got the bottom left all figured out, but apparently I don't. So I'm gonna jump this here, and then something's gonna jump to the middle, right? And destroy all my progress. Oh, it didn't! Yay! Oh, I love it when that happens. Okay, so I'm in the lead now. For like a brief moment in time. So I'm gonna jump, get the bottom right figured out, and then enemy jumps, getting the bottom right taken away from me. Okay, White Queen is in the lead. Sad. Oh no, now I've got nothing on the top area, and then it's gonna get everything in the bottom. Oh wait, but then I turn all those. Yes, like that looked good. Now it just brings them reinforcements and destroys me. Yeah, I really don't like these chess puzzles. I really don't. I would prefer actual chess puzzles, like, you know, jumping a horse all around every single tile on the board. That's a chess logic puzzle I've seen in a bunch of different games, but not this chess-themed game. Yeah, I don't even think this is supposed to be a chess puzzle. This feels more like a jumping over pieces puzzle. So I'm trying desperately to clear... Okay, I've lost. I'm skipping this.
Neither of you deserve your crowns, nor to learn the truth of your sister. Brothers, these tyrants are yours now.
Okay. It kind of feels like I just sentenced them to be killed. Alice? That... Yeah. Okay, Jack, here are the crowns. We get one last searching puzzle with the compass. Jack's hand, Jack's hat, Jack's tear, and Jack's pendant prove Jack is the lost princess.
Jack, it's time to reveal your identity. You don't have to hide your braid anymore. Take these. They belong to you. You're the true Red Queen from the prophecy. I hope you'll rule with wisdom and kindness, just like your parents. And maybe someday, you can help me find my way home.
I mean, it would be a sad ending for the game if Jack helped us someday. Jack's gonna help us right away.
Wait, Alice! Look what I found! While I was waiting, I gathered all the shards of the last looking glass. Do you think it still works?
I think so. I like how Jack winks at us. So this puzzle didn't really work for me when I was doing a practice run of the game. Let's hope it works now. Let's hope so. This is the upper left piece. This goes next to it. Now I need to figure out everything else on my own. Yikes. This piece not there. No, that's bad. That piece not there. That looks bad as well. This piece there? Yay! That's the one. That looks okay-ish, I guess. That piece there. That piece there. That piece there. Okay, looking good so far. Those pieces look good. We're just trying to get the sides and the colors to match. That's what we're trying to do. This here. That there. That there, and that there. Hey, I got it. Hooray!
It's time to go home.
So away with the bad king, away with the bad queen. Now for the good queen. Oh, hey, and I guess the other people are still alive if they were putting their hands on Alice. I'm putting their hands on Jack, saying she's the new queen. And then we just get pictures of all the other various characters.
Dinah? What happened?
I like the ending with the cat. I wish the cat played a much larger role in the game. I like cats. Okay, so next we're going to do the bonus chapter. We reach that by hitting extras and then play. You won't be able to reach it unless you've beaten the main game, though.
Oh, Hatter, you're always in a hurry, aren't you? Don't worry, we're almost there. Then again, this hurricane will hold us up a bit.
I don't know, maybe they didn't want people playing this bonus game first because they thought it would spoil the events of the main game. It doesn't. It's a totally separate, unrelated story.
Where are we? This place doesn't look like Chessland. Oh, great. I've broken my leg. It really hurts. Can you help?
Yeah, Cheshire was barely in the game. Sorry, Cheshire. I like you, but yeah. He's not as important to this one as he was the previous one. Okay, we got 2 boards of wood. We're grabbing acorns. Basically, we just look everywhere, grab the acorns and whatever items we can find. I need a knife. Where's my knife? Here's the knife, and here's a paper saying Jack is wanted. Alright, and I use my knife to cut this into shreds. Another paper saying Jack is wanted. And there's a bag, and then here's a book. This tells us how to make a crutch. We're going to put the hay in the bag. And we give the acorns to the beaver. Beavers like acorns in this world, I guess. And now we're going to cut the knife. We put on the branches, we put on the pillow, we tie it up with bandages, right? Huh. Alright, let's see. Oh, yes, we're going to use the knife to cut that rope. We're going to tie it up with the rope. Yeah, not the bandages. So the boards go down there, then the bandages, then the crutch. Right?
Thank you. At least now I can walk again. That storm. I've heard about storms like that. Magical cataclysms that transfer people between worlds. Anyway, I know a way home, but... Quiet. Do you hear that? Someone is coming. Hide!
And he's just been dragged off. Okay, so this is going to be a puzzle. What we need to do is navigate this maze, and it looks like I messed up already. So, reset. right, and then down, and then right, some more, and then up. And then I'm gonna go down to the bottom part here. I think here. Just go down and around, and then to the upper right-hand corner.
Hide.
It's Jack, the handsome man. These soldiers want to destroy him. Why? Because his evil brother took the throne.
You can't save him now. Those soldiers outnumber you, and they're stronger than you. But perhaps you can help me instead. This house holds very important secrets. We can't let this house burn down. We must save the people inside. We'll help your friend afterwards, I promise.
He's kind of wrong when he says there are people inside, because there are no people inside. Spoiler, sorry. Yeah, nobody's inside. We still need to go inside anyway. He wants to find a book, so we're gonna grab that, and we're gonna need to find a lot of those sunstones. Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna grab this thingamabobber, half of garden shears. Look over here. I use my knife up there, and then I click on the brush. It gives me some resin. Let's pick up these other items. This is not an item. That's just a twig. And what can I use to cut the... I can't use my knife to cut those, which seems unfair to me, but maybe that's just me. Okay, so the branch is going to be used to pick up this. Then I think I'm going to cool off the bucket thing. I'm going to put it on the bucket. Oh, I'm going to use the resin and then the bucket hoop on the bucket. And then I'm going to use the bucket over here. And then I'm going to use it to put out the fire. Grab these two items, go inside, put out the fire in these 3 spots. If you've played Alice, what is it, Bridge to Another World, Alice in Shadowland, which is sort of like the prequel game to this, these locations will look familiar to you. This was the Mad Hatter's house in that game. Okay, so that was just talking about lemons. Probably should have read it instead of immediately skipping aside. Here I'm going to grab this, and I need something to destroy that bank, which I'll find over here. So I'm going to destroy it with the metal iron, giving me more items, and I think I got all the ladder rungs, so I put them in place, then I use the rope. And let's see, pruning shears go there, but they're not finished. I need the lemon to make it less rusty. I guess now we could talk to Jack.
Thank you for helping me. I'm Jack Hartz, the exiled Prince of Wonderland. My brother, the King of Spades, took Wonderland by force. With the help of his soldiers, he's ruling over everyone with fear. I'm the only one who can stand against him, but I need help. You see, there's a book in this house which reveals the location of the Scepter of Aces. With it, I can overthrow my brother. Help me take down this tyrant, and I'll help you.
So that's a very different story than, oh no, there are people inside the house. We need to stop the house from being burned down. Yeah, that is quite a different story. How do I undo the screws? With my knife. So we're going to find the book, which is going to be somewhere inside the house. Let's see. This ornament goes here, giving me a key, and then I flip that for a hidden objects challenge. Okay. This is tough, but the one coming after it is even tougher. Chalk. Oh, we need to find the abacus pieces. Yeah, there's a lot of abacus pieces just strewn all over. There's a comb. There's the abacus. We need to find the magnifying glass, the jar, the orchid, the musical note, the pawn. That's actually not a musical note, it's a musical symbol, but whatever. There's a crown, there's a pen, but it's not a fountain pen. That's a fountain pen. And the dragonfly is inside the book? Ooh, what a weird place to keep your dragonfly. Okay, that gives me an empty glass. Here I'm going to need to grab that, and then I'm going to grab that as well for cleaning purposes. Let's go back outside. We're going to use these things here, and the feather duster. We're using it like a broom, which is a weird use of a feather duster, and that gives us a glass with crumbs. Alright, so let's see. Where is the key going to be used? Over here, yes. Gives me another gem as well as the potion of growth. I use that on the lemon, so now it's a fantastic lemon. And I'm going to use the scarf as a rag to clean off those clippers. And now I can cut these things. That's going to give me a mouse. I'm going to use the glass with crumbs on the mouse to get a glass. Oh, I already had a glass to begin with. Silly. But garden pruners are going to go over here to cut this. And then I'm going to put the sunstones into place, right? Kind of feels like that would have been a puzzle. And now we have a tough puzzle. Tough one, because we can change the symbols on the board. Oh, I think we have the star there. Like, there's a star. Great. And, wheel is... Ooh, there's a top hat. Wheel is gonna require, like, 4 things. Wheel. I don't know where the horseshoe is. Ooh, scales has to be this. Well, I think I was close to having a loot there. Lion is gonna be this. Yes. And then the owl is almost done here. Alright, and the horseshoe is down on the bottom by itself. Right? The final thing is the scepter, which is up here. This gives us that special book that Jack was looking for. Alright, Jack, here you go. Here's your magical book of aces.
Did you find any information about the Scepter of Aces?
Yes, yes, yes.
Marvelous. I know this place. With this scepter, I can defeat my brother and free Wonderland. Will you help me restore my kingdom?
Sure thing, buddy. We'll find the Scepter of Aces. And by that, I mean I will do all the work while he stands around here doing nothing.
We're here. This looks like the right place. There must be a passage to the dungeon where the Scepter of Aces is kept. But where?
Yes, we have a very puzzle-filled dungeon, because obviously you're going to have a lot of puzzles protecting an important artifact like whatever the Scepter of Aces is. I still don't know what it is. Here we want to take a look at the middle area first. We're going to put the page down and use the charcoal to fill out half of the page. And then we're going to look over here for totally different puzzle. Actually, a related puzzle. I'm going to grab the mallet here. I'm going to use the pruners to cut this. This is the second half of the page. Again, we're going to use the coal. I don't know why we have to do this part of the code before this part of the code, but it's the game's requirement. So, now we just need to click on the animals in the order they appear on this, which is really, really simple. That's going to open our pathway.
You found the entrance. I'll stay here. I'll hold the soldiers back in case they show up. Please, find the Scepter of Aces. The fate of Wonderland depends on us.
Mostly me, because you're going to stand around doing nothing. Yeah, so we need to make a valve for the oil barrel. Is there anything I forgot here? No. So let's go inside. Let's go inside.
I am the guardian of the scepter. Only the worthy may touch it. Bring me 3 statues, and prove that you have the wisdom to wield this powerful artifact.
And we're going to have a bunch of puzzles here. Alright, because obviously we're going to protect that valuable artifact with a bunch of puzzles. That's what whoever made the artifact thought. Alright, so over here we're going to grab this piece of paper and grab that item. And the piece of paper is going to be for this puzzle. I'm going to put the coins into place. Oh, I thought the paper would show up again. It did not. Alright, so we're just going to be swapping pieces here in order to form images. It's like these two form that image. And then these two form that image. And then those two form that image. So on and so forth. We have a cracked thing, but I still need a chisel, right? Okay, so I'm going to put that there. It's going to give me a stone. Huh, where's that chisel? Oh, I grab a chisel from here. And then a puzzle piece from there. Yeah, so chisel's going to go here, and then I use the mallet. And that's going to give me this item. I'm also going to do the chisel mallet duo on the sphere for a second precious stone. And then we're going to have a hidden objects challenge. Diamond tiara. And then gold snake. Long pipe. Pine cone. Compass. Pickaxe. Helmet is... I think I dig to get the helmet. Where is a digging tool? Right here. Helmet. Raven. I don't see a mirror off the top of my head. Base over here. Open this for a pearl. And then the spur is a kind of shoe. That shoe. There's the mirror. Solving the puzzle gives us a helmet. We're going to take a step backwards here. Going to put the stone plate and then the precious stones into place. And that gives us this puzzle. So the solution to this puzzle is 1. And this one's 2, and then both the ones on the right are 3. Basically, they're going to rotate when I put them down to track, and I want them to rotate. Oh, did I get that wrong? I guess maybe this one's 2, and this is 1, and then these 2 are both 3. Yep, that's it. That's the solution. I wanted them to form that image, so they all come together and form a nice little image. So now I have a shield and a helmet, so I get to put them all where they're supposed to go. Let's see, rook over there. Yeah, it looks good. The rook is supposed to have an axe, and then let's see, the pawn is supposed to have a sword, not a spear, which I feel like contradicts the main game, unless I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally crazy in feeling that way. I don't know. The torch is missing the top. There's a flute. There's the bell. There's the mug and the flask. Feels like we've had to find a horseshoe in a lot of these hidden objects challenges. There's the mask. I need to open that bottle, probably using a corkscrew. It's gonna give me the bear trap. I need to fix that boot, so I'm gonna sew it together. And I'm gonna grab the horseshoe over here. That's going to give me a torch. Now let's go to the new room I opened up by solving that night puzzle. Here, what we want to do is grab this spear, right? And then we're going to use the spear to cut those vines, and the spear to get these items. Nice, and we also want to grab that lock latch, which goes back over here. Huh, yeah, kind of surprised that's the solution to the puzzle instead of just cutting the bag open. Metal glove will get rid of that spider. This is very dark. It's a very dark area, so I need to light it up. I put the ornament here. I'm going to grab that oily rag, but we don't have a bag full of oil. So we're going to have to fill that one with oil. We're going to go outside for that. So let's see. Did I pick up the valve? I did. The valve goes here, and the empty glass goes underneath it. Good. Here I'm going to put down the torch, right? Let me see. Have to do things in a right order. Okay. Flint and steel go there. And then torch gets put down. Then the oily rag goes in the torch. And then the torch gets used on the fire. Now I have a burning torch. Alright. Back inside here, I believe. I put the oil into place. Then I put the torch into place, and that will light up this area, giving me the second lever, as well as the third bolus stone. So let's see, I put the 2 winch parts here. That fixes that half of the bridge. For the other half, we put these 3 items together, and we're going to use it on this gate. That way we get the drawbridge as well as a difficult puzzle. It's not super difficult. It is difficult, okay. So one diagonal is going to be color, and then the other diagonal is going to be symbol. That's how I find this to be the easiest. So with color, rainbow color, sure, why not? It doesn't, like, super duper matter. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue. The only thing that really matters is just having the consistent pattern there. So here it's going to be red, orange, yellow, green, blue. So let me repeat that pattern. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Now red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Cool. So next we need to have a consistent animal. We need to have an animal pattern going across each particular row. So let's go with snakes. We have to get the diagonal first. The diagonal's got to be first. So let's go with snakes on the diagonal. Blue snake's going to have to go here. And then orange snake's going to have to go there. So that's the diagonal. Now we need to figure out an animal pattern. We need a unique collection of animals. So I don't have that in any of my rows yet. Let's see. Let's move this here. Great. That's good. Okay, so snake, turtle, crow, bunny, and then fish. That's a unique combination. So it's always going to be snake, turtle, crow, bunny, fish. So snake followed by turtle. So that's going to have to be turtle here. And snake followed by turtle here. Snake followed by turtle here. Snake followed by turtle here. Turtle's always followed by crow. So I need a crow here. The snake, turtle's always followed by crow, so this needs to be crow. This turtle needs to be followed by a crow. This turtle needs to be followed by a crow. I think we've got all the turtles followed by crows. Each crow is followed by a rabbit. So this crow needs to be followed by the rabbit. And this crow is followed by a rabbit. This crow is followed by a rabbit. This crow was not followed by a rabbit. And there we go. That's how you solve the puzzle. That's one way of solving it. Anyway. So I need to put the various statuettes here. Now that I've got them.
Unbelievable. For 1,000 years, you were the first person to pass my tests. You have proven that you are worthy. So use the scepter wisely. Go outside. There is an ancient stone circle that will teleport you to anywhere you wish to go in Wonderland.
Great. I'm sure the prince will love to hear this.
Unfortunately, I'm bad with riddles. I'm counting on you. Take this. It might help you.
What is he giving me? What did he give me? I don't think he gave me anything. I don't like this guy. Anyway, here's his scepter.
You've got it. If you will give me the scepter, then I'll use this circle to bring us to the royal castle. We'll overthrow my tyrannical brother and save your friend. Wonderland will be free.
Woohoo! So he transports us here, and now we get to solve more puzzles. Okay, we get some grape juice. It says wine, but I'm pretty sure it's grape juice, not wine. Your Majesty, we've got a report about the prince near Chronicle's house. As I suggested before, and I'll remind you again, we should burn it to the ground. So this was probably sent shortly before the start of this bonus chapter. Okay, we're going to grab that helmet. We're going to grab a lock piece. We're going to cool down our grape juice. So now it's chilled grape juice. We're going to open a secret passage with 4 of these keys. That's going to be our major puzzle here. We need something to destroy the ice. And I'm struggling to know what to do next. Do I need to talk to this guy?
It worked. I'll stay here and await my brother. He must answer for what he's done.
Why don't you help save my friend?
There's a secret passage in this room, but you'll need this to open it. It's part of a key that unlocks it. I'm betting that's where your friend is.
You could help me. You could help me like you promised. Okay, well, he gave me part of the key. That's nice. So let's see. Oh, the pawn goes over here to unlock the secret passage. That's right. Now we're going to go downstairs, do a bunch of stuff here downstairs. Let's start with this hidden objects challenge. Oh, this is the matching challenge. Like, wheel and wheel, those match. And then 2 belts. The 2 belts. No, not the helmets. 2 helmets match though, yeah. Let's see. see. Pickaxe and pickaxe. Lock and lock. Let's use a hint. Horseshoe and horseshoe. Trying to find a piece I can mess with. Okay, scissors. Go with the scissors. Hourglass and hourglass. Ah, feather. Goes with feather. Feather duster and feather duster. Makes enough sense, I suppose. Oil can and oil can. Let's just step back rather than waiting for the hint to reload. Here we're going to make this chemical formula. We're basically going to fix this. It's going to fix the key part, right? That's what it's trying to say. I know it's not like incredibly obvious that's what you have to do, but so we need some frozen alcohol. But I thought that was grape juice. And we set the flame, and that's going to give us that particular chemical formula. And here it is saying, like, you want to freeze the grape juice to use it as fuel to get the fuel. So the fuel's going to go over here. I want to grab that because that goes for upstairs. Fuel's going to go there. Going to need to cover it up with the leather cuirass, and I'm going to need to fix that helmet. Let's finish the Hidden Objects Challenge now. Wings and wings. That gives us a battle hammer, which we'll give to this creature once we finish it. Let's see, there is a key. This is a great place for cooling down hot metal. Great. The key is for the ring. That gives us a very tiny gear, which I'm going to use on the helmet. And I also need the punched card, which I'll get from here in a moment. Wooden token's going to go here. And let's see, anything else I'm missing here? Yeah, the battle hammer smashes this. That's going to move a piece downstairs. Excellent. And then I'm going to take the frozen wine. I'm going to chill it down. I'm going to cool it off. And as I said, that's not wine. That's grape juice. That's grape juice. It was never wine. Well, no. Why would you even make a joke like that? Punched card. A stone sphere. Like, yeah, like this game would have a heavy rating if it was wine. So it's clearly grape juice. And epaulets. And then bellows. Looks like there's something underneath there as well. And then we have a candle. And we have a mask. And we have a nail, which we're going to use to make 13 over here. And we're going to have a saw. And, of course, we're going to have a sickle as well. This goes off the punched card, which we're going to put in here. And now the robot machine is going to work. Gonna put the jewelry in here. Like that. I'm going to use the forceps. Put them here. Make it a nice hot key. I'm going to put the helmet here. I'm going to give it the battle hammer. I'm going to put the hot thing there. Just like the diagram showed us. Just like the diagram showed us. So now we have a hot royal key. We're going to put it here. That's cooled down. Did I miss anything? No. So now I'm going to put the royal key into place and enter the final room of the game. This is the room where my friend is. We need to pull these things in the correct order. Which is this? There's the order. Great. So I need to give him something to drink. Some grape juice.
Thank you. I thought I was going to die down there. Wonderland isn't as nice as I had thought it would be. The local king is mad. He's terrorizing his people. Can you get me out of here?
I mean, I'll certainly try. I will. Let's see, empty bottle. I'm going to put the powder inside, use the wick, and start a bomb to blow up this wall. I'm not going to save my friend. I'm going to just blow up the wall. That gives me a picklock set, and that will save my friend. Okay, so picklock on the left and on the right. We're going to make a mountain. So tall mountain here, no mountain in the middle, small mountain there. Small mountains on the two sides here, tall mountain in the middle.
I owe you, my friend. I hope I can repay you. Now, let's get out of here. I've heard about certain artifacts that can transfer people between worlds. If I can find one, we can return home. They're called scepters.
Help!
Intriguing.
He's too strong. Don't let him use the Scepter of Aces.
Now time for us to stop this villain who we've never seen before by using the Scepter of Aces on him. Yeah, really, that Prince of Hearts was kind of a loser, and I did all of the work. I was not joking. With this puzzle, we're just making matches. It's simple enough. You want to make matches. Specifically, you want to make matches with the symbols there. If you make matches of other symbols, then it's a waste. And if you make too many failed matches, too many failed moves, I believe, you're going to be forced to restart the puzzle. Like, those little clouds will return. And that's not good. Okay. Get the diagonals. Those two. These two. Not that. Oh no. That and that. And then this. What's it gonna match with? Here.
Sorry, but it seems we're stuck here for now. That scepter was the artifact we needed to go home. There may be another in this world, but until then, we should get used to living in Wonderland. You're a hatter by trade, right? Do you think they could use hats here?
I'm so grateful. Thanks to you, Wonderland is saved. At last, Wonderland belongs to me.
So who was that guy in the random... Yeah, I don't know who that random guy was, because I don't remember seeing that character before. He talks just like that Prince of Hearts, but then... And then he turned evil, and he didn't look anything like that Prince of Hearts. Whatever. This has been a long enough video. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. Have a great day. Bye!